Today I'm cooking up some pork baby back ribs, so I'm going to start by taking off the membrane. And taking off the membrane helps get the ribs tender, and if you leave it on, it's also not very nice to eat. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this off. If you need to, use a paper towel to get some extra grip on the membrane. Now that I have pulled the membrane off the ribs, I'm going to give them a quick little trim, just taking off some excess fat that's just hanging off the ribs. Today I'm going to be seasoning with bone-sucking sauce, and I'm going to be making sure that I get an even coverage of rub all over the ribs. Today we're cooking on the Yoder YS 640 pellet grill. We're using smoke ring pellets, the Hickory and Beech blend, and we have the temperature set at 235 degrees for the first 2 hours. After the first hour, I'm going to spritz the ribs, and I am using a spritz that is 50% apple cider vinegar and 50% apple juice, and this is to help the ribs retain moisture. After the first 2 hours, the ribs are ready to be pulled off the grill and wrapped in foil. I'm going to be putting some brown sugar, agave nectar, and a little bit of rub that I used on the ribs, and this is going to help give nice sweetness and tackiness to the ribs. I'm putting the ribs meat side down on the foil, and I'm also adding some brown sugar, agave nectar, and rub to the back side of the ribs. Now I'm going to wrap the ribs up, so I'm pulling one end over the other, and I'm going to pull both sides over each other and make sure the ribs are tightly sealed. I'm also going to put them inside a second piece of foil just in case there is any leakage or punctures. After wrapping the ribs, I'm going to put them back on the Yoder, and I'm going to let them cook for about another hour and a half at 250 degrees. After the hour and a half, I'm going to unwrap the ribs, and I'm going to put them back on the grill for another half hour. After pulling the ribs off the grill, I let them rest for about a half an hour before I started cutting them up, and I find it's easier to cut them when they are laying meat side down so you can see the bones and where to cut. Cooking baby back ribs on the grill is not that hard to do, so go ahead, give it a try. This is Johnny from Smoky Q. I'll see you later.